G'day there, champions. Welcome to Canberra Review.
Now here we are witnessing the hustle and bustle of a vibrant city. This is peak hour in case you were wondering, which explains the traffic build-up. Now I spent my time here staring at these ants on the floor, which I'll have to say I underestimated about Canberra. I did not know that it was going to be this exhilarating. You can really see why they made this the capital of Australia. That concludes the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss another travel review. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, time for the real review. So my flight over to Canberra got off to a shaky start. I had to try to negotiate these little milk containers, which are impossible to get into your coffee, so I just sprayed them all over myself.
And it is a ghost town. There's no one who lives here and there's nothing to do. So let's actually see what there is to do, if there is anything. Come join me.
After getting slugged $43 for about a 7-minute taxi fare from the airport, I was in a good mood to begin my review. Now, first of all, let me explain. This is my first time ever visiting Canberra, and I'd like to think that I came here with an open mind, but also mindful of the fact that I've never wanted to come here for 3 decades of my life being in Australia. What brings me here is a necessity rather than a choice. I had to come to visit the Embassy of Vietnam for a business visa, as I'm about to move there to work as an English teacher at a language centre for the next year or two, which is a little update that I needed to give and will explain some of the upcoming direction of this channel. I didn't really know much about what there is to do in Canberra. I've been informed that one of the main tourist attractions are the Cockington Green Gardens, which I wouldn't actually know much about considering I didn't make it there. This is because it was too far out of the way of the city centre. Apart from visiting the embassy, I spent the rest of my time strolling around the central business area, which truthfully didn't offer a whole lot. Nothing was bad necessarily, it was just very quiet and seemed like the sort of place that lacks a personality and or any redeeming qualities. The best thing that I saw in the city centre was this big magpie sculpture, while I shared some of my bao bun with some real life magpies. The best thing that I did was that I went to this ice cream store called Anita. I went for the hazelnut mousse and crunchy chocolate flavour along with the Cookie Man flavour. It was honestly quite a difficult selection choice as they were offering many delectable options. I'm rating the ice cream store as a 10 out of 10 and I'm inserting it as the #1 tourist attraction of Canberra. Please debate my opinion in the comments if you've got something to say about that. I had the option for sticking around another day or two, but opted to take a pretty quickly booked flight back home to Adelaide. When I got to the airport, I discovered the sign that said the phone charging stations were out of use because they were being upgraded. I'm still trying to comprehend how going from functional to broken is an upgrade, and then to top it off, my flight home was also delayed. If you're wondering about what sort of personality we're talking about in Canberra, look no further than these I Love Politicians t-shirts. Canberra, nobody loves politicians. You are not fooling anyone. So, would I come back again? The answer is, only if I had to. If you're going for a holiday, pick anywhere else in Australia because you'll likely either have more things to do, or at worst, access to the beach. There's nothing bad about Canberra, it's just that it feels like a poorly designed city that only government workers would choose to go. Considering it is a small city by population, it is actually super poorly designed with a lousy public transport infrastructure. I chose not to visit Cockington Greens because I would have been slugged for an overpriced commute there and back. Australia's public transport in general is extremely primitive, so this should have come as no surprise. Everything is pretty expensive in Canberra because only wealthy people would be here, such as overpaid political figures or government employees. All in all, I'm giving it a no, dog, and that's the bottom line because Juzzy Winter said so. Stay tuned for more content on the channel from Vietnam. Let me know in the comments section below if you have any requests on what you'd like to see from me in Vietnam, whether that be reviews of foods, tourist activities, cities, or anything else, because I'm always looking for suggestions for my upcoming content, which you can either give me here on YouTube or through my Instagram page. I will be mostly based in a place called Cu Chi, which is on the outskirts of Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. But through work, I'll be traveling all over the country. So yes, that's a big new chapter of my life to come. So wish me luck. Any other recommendations of things to do in Vietnam or any other nearby countries would be fantastic. So yeah, things are looking bright on the Juzzy channel, and I know a lot of you back home are going to watch this just to make sure that I'm still alive in a foreign country, so yes, wish me luck. If you are still watching, know that I've uploaded this from Ho Chi Minh City, which means I am there safely for now. Yeah, exciting times indeed. Stay true, my champions, and I'll see you in the next video.